Hey, how's it going? Living in Bold Vlog, August 19th, August 18th, 2019 for a Sunday, but now it's Monday, 1:51 a.m. on August 19th because it took me forever to do the video. I've been up forever, dude. I got up. I was up like all night long, so then I slept, but then I got up yesterday at 2 in the afternoon. And then I worked all yesterday and then all night last night. And then all day until my mom, I had to ride my bike to my mom's house. And then we went over to the concert festival. And then we were there all night. And now it's 1:52. So 2 o'clock. So I've been up for 36 hours. 24 plus 12. Because it was 24 hours at 2 today. And now it's 2 in the morning. Yeah, so I've been up for 36 hours so far. And I have fucking insomnia. So I'm just working away on my website. Maybe I'll just be up all night long. And then stay up all day tomorrow. And then go to sleep tomorrow night. Or maybe go to sleep sometime tomorrow during the day. But I did kind of grog out a little bit. We went to the concert and I drank 4 beers. And somebody gave me a pot chocolate, and then I drank a little bit of magical mushroom tea and a couple of stems. And I kind of laid my head back and kind of, I guess, fell asleep, So maybe that's like not including me sleeping in, you can see my redneck, not including me sleeping in, over at the concert in the chair. So because I guess I'm up because I'm nocturnalized and yeah, I just didn't sleep today, but what I've been working on is on my website is the timeline and focusing right now on the kings of China and Japan. Right now I'm doing Japan. Today I was doing Japan from all the periods. Instead of dynasties, they have periods. They might have some dynasties. I don't know what. I'll have to plug those in, but yeah, so it's exciting to see that stuff come together. Those pages need a lot of work, which makes it easy because you know what you need to do. You just go on autopilot. I wasn't listening to any books today because I went to work. I went to the concert. Then I came back here. I wasn't really listening to anything. I should get to sleep. Maybe if I lie down and close my eyes. I have kind of insomnia because I smoked weed also today. And then I was giving weed. I can smoke weed tonight, but then I get asthma. I can never smoke weed again. I have to do edibles. Okay, so it was super kind of stressful in the beginning being at the concert. That's why it was good to be as many drugs as I could because all I could think about was my timeline. I'm in the middle of a lot because I haven't worked on it in a long time. And last time I worked on it, it was an old computer, and the new computers are so much faster. I get so much done so fast. Plus, I'm a better worker. I'm a much better worker. Much better situation in my life. I don't have to work. I'm just in my room all day, every day. Indefinitely, hopefully. And all I do is work because I can see the progress, so it keeps me locked in. And so there's no overwork. I just work, and it's gonna work. It's gonna make it, that's what I need. So tomorrow, I like to listen to the Valuetainment Patrick Bet-David interviews because those guys are outright motherfuckers. Like I listened to him with Dennis Prager and him with Alan Dershowitz and him doing one with Ben Shapiro, and like I can work on my website and hear those guys having a conversation and understand every single thing that they're saying. Like focus in, zero in, and understand everything they're saying, single thing that they're saying, and work on my website at the same time. Like memory. have to remember where I pasted cut off of what I have to put it. I have to have my short-term memory working, but I can still listen to them because those guys are operating at a lower IQ level, man. I think the conservatives, I think the leftists are first seem a low IQ to me too, because they don't reach across and try to empathize. But compared to the leftists, the rightists, are focused on silly stuff and it's just so low IQ. So it's really easy to follow along with what they say. So it's perfect for what I'm doing, because I'm too pressured and I have to too much thinking to see where this goes and that, to be able to listen to a book. I was listening to a book a little bit before, Economics in London Lesson or something, and that my fiance called. But I'm going to give that book a try. But if it gets boring and I realize I'm not understanding anything, maybe I'll just see a lecture, just see an interview, because that's the beauty of hearing somebody talk off the cuff, is you don't, it's a zillion times harder to lose your focus and attention on what they're saying, and their words stay alive and it doesn't turn into this warble that could happen when you're having a computer read books to you, or even a person read a book, but even more of the computer. But but man, I'll show you just reading something. Mainly when somebody's just reading something to you. Anyway, so tomorrow, hopefully I get to sleep. I'm going to try to lie down and go to sleep now. But when I work tomorrow, hopefully maybe I can finish the Japan, all of Japan King and the links, and then all of China the day after tomorrow. And then, who knows? Oh, I want to, there's this thing where my timeline is right now, and I did this yesterday. I filtered it in on one of my Chinese pages, but I have a bunch of things. Battles, famous people and stuff, but that aren't in a proper kingdom. So I'm just putting those in their proper kingdom. I Wikipedia them, I find out where they're part of, and then I put them in there. I was thinking about doing battles with the aid of Google Earth, but I'm not going to do that anymore, even though it might save a little bit of time. But sifting it and putting it in, that's one of the jobs I have to do, and it's not a, unpleasant job. I'm learning, while I'm going along. I'm memorizing. Because I built the timeline, it gives me an advantage because I know more of what it looks like because I've looked at it so long, which gives me, and it's a map of history, so that gives me an advantage of memorizing kind of the whole, the big picture of history. So I want to do history lessons based on my timeline, looking at trends. Oh, look, Wallachia and the Transylvania switch dynasties. Every single king. Isn't that interesting? And it's always the same 3 dynasties. There's little things like that you notice that are particular to countries. It's interesting. It's an interesting task to try to make this. See, my timeline is, you want to show the individualities of the countries, but you want to have them presented all in a uniform way. So, you have the China, and you see how the countries operate differently. Japan, they have their periods instead of dynasties. China, instead of calling their kingdom a new kingdom, they call it a new dynasty, because they think of Han China as the kingdom that everybody inhabits. So I just have Han China as one kingdom from 3100 BC, because that's what the Chinese like to make it out when they call their kingdoms. They're their new dynasties. So just stuff like that. But you want to make it conform to each other as much as possible, but then know when to make exceptions to give an accurate picture of history. It's interesting. Anyways, I've talked long enough. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be done with Japan and maybe China. All right, peace out.